Hey everyone, it's Rachel here with Summit Fit Academy, and I am going to be showing you how to make a simple summer salad today. I feel like most of the time vegetables are where we lag when we're making our meal plans. We're good at getting the protein in, we're good at getting our carbohydrates in, and even our fat sometimes, but we lag on vegetables. And I think the missing piece here is that most people simply do not know how to prepare them, how to get them on their plate in a tasty and delicious way, because many of us grew up on eating vegetables from the cafeteria at school as kids, and we have nightmares about eating the soggy green beans or the canned Brussels sprouts, right? And when I began my journey towards eating healthy, real whole foods about 8 years ago, I was amazed at how delicious vegetables taste when you prepare them properly and just really let the flavors of the vegetables kind of take over. I think that's kind of the tragedy with canned vegetables, is that we boil the heck out of the vegetable, removing all of the nutrition and flavor, and then we expect people to actually like it, and it's just not that good. So I have a roundup here of some summer produce. I love to eat seasonally, so eating with the seasons, because that's how our bodies work best. In the summertime right now, it's hot in most places, and so we need those cooling, refreshing vegetables to cool our bodies down and just cleanse our systems. Additionally, when you eat a lot of vegetables in your diet, not only are you going to be cooled and refreshed, right? You are going to have glowing skin, you're going to have better digestion, you are going to see better body composition overall without looking at the scale or counting calories. Eating a lot of vegetables is the best way to truly heal your body from the inside out. So let's go ahead and dive into making this summer salad. First, I'm going to tell you about the ingredients we have here. So I have some organic cherry tomatoes. Mine are not quite ready from the garden, not this many anyways. I have some sun golds growing, but these are organic ones from Sprouts. I have some basil from my garden. I have a fresh jalapeno from my garden. I have a cucumber, a very cooling, cleansing vegetable. We have some green onions. It's one of my favorite things to add to salads. Onions are flavorful and they boost your immune system, so they're phenomenal in any dish. We have some limes for some extra flavor and cleansing effect again, and then radishes. Radishes are one of those vegetables most people don't eat, so it's going to be fun to add it to the salad because it'll kind of mix with all the other flavors and it won't have that strong radish flavor that people are often kind of opposed to. But you can certainly leave the radishes out if you want, but I suggest getting adventurous and putting these in there because, again, radishes are phenomenal to detox your body and add lots of nutrition to your diet. So this is a great way to put it in. For our fat, our oil, we're using avocado oil. I get this in bulk at Costco. This is a fantastic, healthy fat. So this would be a good substitution for canola oil, which we don't want to use because it's super inflammatory. And then we're going to have some sea salt and pepper. So our dressing is going to be very simple. We're going to let the vegetables take over and give us the flavor we need here. We don't need, a really heavy, flavorful dressing because the vegetables are going to do that for us. So I have a container here that I'm going to put my vegetables into when I'm done cutting. So I'll put this over here. And we're going to start off by having our tomatoes. So you can keep these whole, but for this salad, I think it's going to be good to cut them in half. And these little guys are the best to grow if you're thinking about starting a garden, especially if you're out here in Colorado where we don't have a super long summer season and our nights are cold. You really should grow smaller tomatoes like these because they don't take as long to ripen. And so you kind of win-win with that. And if you're just kind of new to gardening, cherry tomatoes are much easier to grow than your typical larger sized tomatoes are. If you're wanting to can sauces or that type of thing, or make salsa, then you want to go with like a plum tomato or a bigger tomato for that piece of it. But tomatoes are super refreshing. We love to mix them into our morning omelets. We love to put them on sandwiches, which we don't usually do a lot of like traditional sandwiches with bread, but we'll do just kind of an array of vegetables with some meats and cheeses. But tomatoes are delicious. And kiddos usually love them. They're a great alternative to candy. My favorite cherry tomato is a Sun Gold, the sweetest. They turn orange, and that's actually what we have growing in our backyard. So tomatoes are super nourishing and very versatile in what you can use them on. We also love to put cherry tomatoes on top of carnitas or any type of kind of Mexican dish. Super yummy. Okay, so this was just a small container of tomatoes, so maybe 1.5 cups-ish. And with this type of recipe, you don't have to get super precise with the measurements on ingredients because, you can't really mess this up. Okay, next is our cucumber. So I'm going to cut the ends off here. I'm not going to probably use this whole cucumber. I'm going to start with half and see how much we have here, but I'm going to cut it lengthwise a couple times, and then I'm going to cut it crosswise so that it's kind of diced up. Hopefully you guys can see, yeah. Kind of diced up like so. And you can leave these, as big of chunks or small as you want. I like about this size of cucumber chunk, and these add the lovely crunch to the salad that we're looking for, along with the radishes. They will as well. But cucumbers aren't like the most nutrient-packed food, but that doesn't matter because they still have nutrition in them. What cucumbers do is that they cleanse out the body, which is a super important part of eating healthy, right? And so these are going to add hydration to you. In the summertime we get dehydrated, so you need to be eating foods that are hydrating you. Heavy salt type meals, which I love salt, and I'm not opposed to putting salt on your food, but vegetables kind of, counteract any foods that tend to dehydrate us. So I'm just going to do a little extra chopping here to get these lovely detoxifying, crunchy cucumbers. I'm going to add those to the mix here. Looks delicious. I'm going to stir this around. I might use the whole thing. We'll see here. Oh, well, not the whole thing. I'm going to use about 3/4 of this. So again, it's totally up to you and your preference for what you like, but I'm going to add just a few more of these guys. And I leave the skin on pretty much any vegetable I use because the skin has a lot of the nutrients from the food and it has good fiber. So again, that's why vegetables flush out your system really well and flush out your digestion and just keep things moving in that department because of the lovely fiber that you find on the skins. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I love cucumbers. Cucumber water is super good too, but I pretty much add cucumbers to any salad that I have. It's such an easy vegetable to throw in there. Okay, so that's good there. Next, I'm going to cut up a few radishes. I'm actually going to slice these guys. Radishes are amazing for your gut health. They actually feed the good bacteria in your stomach. And if you travel overseas a lot or just travel, even to Mexico or whatever, these help kind of rid off the bad bugs that you might get from food or water in those types of places. People used to bring them over on their voyages to America. So, funny. how amazing these guys are for us, even though we hate them. Another way to eat radishes is to saute them in like chicken broth or butter, and then just add some salt to them. That's really tasty. I've done balsamic vinegar before. So I'm just kind of roughly chopping these guys. I'm probably going to do about, I don't know, 4 radishes or so, which will turn out to be maybe a half to 3/4 of a cup. So these add some wonderful crunch as well to your salad. And again, if you don't like radishes, you could also shred these with a cheese grater, but you want them to be a little bit smaller because the bigger the bite, the more crunch you're going to get, right? The more taste you're going to get on that radish. But if you don't like something right now, it doesn't mean in 6 months you won't enjoy it. Many of you maybe don't know my story, but I used to be the biggest junk food eater around. I used to drink about 3 or 4 Mountain Dews a day, chocolate donuts, processed cheeseburgers for lunch, Doritos. Now I eat stuff like this. I eat sauerkraut. I drink kombucha. I eat big dark leafy green salads in addition to meat and that type of thing. But your taste buds will adjust. My tip is to be adventurous. Try new things, and slowly your taste buds and body will begin to crave this type of food. So I'm going to do 1 more radish. So we're going to end up doing 4 here. And then we'll move on to some jalapenos and green onions. And we'll do our little lime juice sauce on top of that. This is going to be super yummy. The tomatoes are going to have, a sweetness to them. The radishes are going to be more of that kind of bitter crunch. Cucumbers, kind of that more mild taste, so they don't really give a lot of flavor at all. That's a good neutral flavor for the salad. So we'll put that on. Yummy. Mix that around. It's going to fit perfect in that dish. Okay, I'm doing the jalapenos last because I have a tendency to touch my face and eyes and nose a lot, so I don't want my face burning. And jalapenos, the seeds actually make me cough really bad when I kind of inhale the aroma of them, so I like to save those for last. But these green onions, actually I'm going to do the ends. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. You can use the white parts too, but for the salad, I'm going to use the green stems. That's going to add some additional color to our salad. If you're taking this to, a summer barbecue or, whatever, you want it to look pretty, right? And I like a lot of onion, so I'm going to use pretty much this whole thing. I have probably a half a cup of onions there. So again, if you don't like heavy onion flavor, you can cut back, but I think that will be a perfect combo with these other flavors. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be so beautiful when I finish up, and I will put this on my blog at rachelmeyerfitness.com too, so you can see it on there. Just look at the salad tab on there, and you'll be able to find it. Hopefully have it up today. Okay, so that's that. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Amazing. All right, I can just feel the health coming into my body already. All right, I'm going to take the seeds out of this. If you're like a spice fanatic and like your food smoking hot, you can leave the seed in, but I'm going to leave most of the seeds out for the most part. And just going to roughly dice this. If you're on, let me know. Do you like radishes? Do you like special salads? Or really adventurous? Try it anyway. I'd love to know. Do you like jalapenos in your stuff? Hey, Erin. Hey, Renee. I love jalapenos in anything. I think we forget about them sometimes. Like, I'm not a huge bell pepper fan because they're just too sweet for me. I don't know what it is about bell peppers, but I love jalapenos. So 1 jalapeno, roughly diced, throwing that in. My kiddos are not eating the salad, so I don't have to worry about the spice on that. Okay, so we have all of our vegetables done, and it is looking amazing. So we're gonna do 2 limes now. So for limes, to get the juice really going, you can rub it around like that, cut it in half, and I'm just gonna squeeze it on top. And sometimes limes are really juicy, so I might just use one. We'll see what I end up doing here. That one was pretty juicy, so I might just use 1 lime, not 2. Woo! All right, that's some summer juice right there. Limes are amazing for flavor. I think people, again, think vegetables are these bland things, but and then you have to add a bunch of like heavy sauces to things, which sometimes heavy sauces are good, but something like this, just light and fresh. Jalapenos are getting me. The limes are great. So don't forget limes for any of your vegetable kind of sauteing this summer. It's great. Okay, now we're gonna do some avocado oil. I had a measuring spoon out here, but I'm not seeing it. Let me grab that really fast. So we're gonna start with a tablespoon. I think that's probably about all we'll end up using. We'll do 1 more, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Yum. Oh my goodness. So when you add fat, like avocado oil, to your vegetables, to your salads, you actually absorb all of the nutrition in it better, because a lot of the vitamins and minerals in the vegetables are actually fat soluble, which means they cannot be absorbed without fat. So if you're eating a low-fat diet, that might be a big problem as to why you're seeing just kind of poor health overall, because your skin needs fat, your brain needs fat, you need fat to absorb the nutrition in your food, you need it to coat your joints. So don't be afraid to add fat to your salad. Just make sure it's a healthy fat. So 2 tablespoons of that. We're gonna do some fresh cracked pepper on here. Love me some pepper. And this is a great salad, or just kind of side for a burger or some grilled chicken. We're gonna add some coarse sea salt here. We're gonna mix that all around. So it's a great side dish for burgers or chicken or fish, or just a light summer kind of salad. If you had a big breakfast and you're just kind of wanting something light, this is perfection right here. I promise you, your body will be satisfied and praising you after you eat this. All right, so we're gonna take a bite here. Yum. So good. The best way I can describe it is kind of zesty and crunchy and flavorful. The tomatoes are a wonderful addition to those more crunchy vegetables. They're a little softer, give it that sweetness. You can even add a little bit of honey or something over the top if you want to increase the sweetness, but this is perfect for what we're going for on the salad, is that they're refreshing, flavorful, zesty, and nutritious. So this is a great way to get in some summer vegetables into your diet. You could make this salad on a Sunday, and it would be good for at least 3 or 4 days. With the fat being on there and the salt and the lime juice, you're really going to preserve those tomatoes, which are the only vegetable in there that would really get mushy. But so that's a great one to prep on Sundays, and you would have, I don't know, this probably serves 5 to 6. So, and it just depends on how much you eat, but a good serving, 5 to 6 servings in this. So I'll put this on the blog for you to see. Get creative and adventurous with your vegetables. Don't feel like you have to stick to the same things over and over. Summer offers so many flavorful, juicy options for you to kind of put together. The best thing is to just go to your farmer's market or go outside in your garden, bring it inside, and just get creative with the options that you have. And then you're eating seasonal, so your food is higher in nutrition and it's working well with just the flow of the seasons and your body. And avocado oil or olive oil are great to just kind of put on there as a simple dressing. A lot of people, my clients, are always stressing about, what dressing can I get that's healthy? Well, you can just make your own because they're easy. This is like as simple as it gets, right? I just put some oil, a little bit of salt, pepper, and lime juice. And you can do that with so many different salads. Balsamic vinegar is another one you can do. But I hope that was helpful in giving you some tips on how to get more vegetables into your diet and body this summer. That is how you heal from the inside out with food. Stop focusing on calories and counting macros and start focusing on ingredients and what you can add into your body to heal it from the inside out, because that's where the effective focus is going to come in. If you continue to just count calories, you're missing the point and you're missing the educational opportunity of learning how to really feed your body like it should be fed. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to our next cookie demo together. Have a great day.